What's up, guys? It's Kyle from Newell Strength, located in Hillsborough, New Jersey, for this week's Patellar Tendon Rupture video. Got some cool information. I'm not going to be putting some of this stuff, or a lot of this stuff, in the second edition of the book, because as you know, I ruptured my second patellar tendon, my right knee, a little less than 4 months ago, and I'm doing really well with it. Same exact injury that I did to my left knee 3 years ago. IT band, patellar tendon, a couple of ligaments, knee capsule, so the list goes on. But I know that there's still a lot of people out there that are suffering this injury and they don't know where to start or what to do, how to go about their knee rehab, how to get back into the gym, and just how to regain their fitness. So something you have to understand, okay, it's not all scar tissue in there. Scar tissue is part of the problem, and when that scar tissue lays down, it kind of goes crisscross like strands of, like spaghetti in a pot, right? We have to get that down to remodel and lay the same way, and you can speed that up. I should say you could guide the remodeling phase through grafting or using the whalebone that I've done in some other videos, and just massage, and then taking it through movement. But one of the things people don't realize is it's so hard to get back your range of motion and takes so long with the patellar tendon rupture, because if you can see my drawing here, I think you guys can see, but let me zoom in really quick. Okay, so you have a person seated and a person standing. So if you're prone or you're laying face down on a table and somebody's trying to bend your leg, or you're trying to do lying leg curls after you suffered this patellar tendon rupture, you're going to have very limited range of motion. It's almost going to feel weird, because when you're sitting down, which represents this picture, you're going to have greater range of motion, as you can see from what I drew right here. So why is that? Well, it's a big pulley system, okay? So if I'm here, if I'm straight, locked out, triple extension, let's say my hips are locked, knees are locked, okay, or close to that position, there's not a lot of slack in my quad, okay, the musculature, or the quad tendon, or the hip flexor, which I'll call HF. So if there's not as much slack there, there's not as much to spare and give us some more of that range of motion back. So if we look when we're seated, and we're doing seated leg curls, or just working on range of motion that way, we have slack here, okay, we have slack in the quad, okay, which gives us more slack, so to speak, to give us more range of motion at the knee. So what's the issue? The issue is we have to restore the proper neuromuscular tension and muscular length, okay, to this structure. So the way you can do that is stretching those structures, stretching your hip flexors, your quads, and then taking them to an active range of motion. I will roll them out first with some soft tissue work. But one thing I'm going to do, I was just at my gym doing a quick workout, just a 20-minute workout, get my brain going, but I was doing Turkish Get Ups. Again, I'm less than 4 months out. Not going heavy weight or anything, but I'm going to demonstrate quickly, because when you're in a certain position with the Turkish Get Up, you'll see that you can get a good stretch through that quad and hip flexor while going through a range of motion, while restoring a movement pattern, which is difficult after you've torn your patellar tendon. It took me a long time to regain some of my movement patterns last time, and that's the case with most injuries. So I'm just going to move the camera. I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about with no weight with the Turkish Get Up, and then put it to use, guys. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see me. And I'm doing a lot of these videos at home this time around, just because I got a new camera. I'm not bringing my tripod back and forth, so thus you'll be seeing me in the living room in my office upstairs, and that's why the dogs are here. But anyway, getting to the Turkish Get Up that I was talking to you about. So it's my right leg that I recently ruptured. Okay, left leg has been restored. Doing really well with the left leg. So if I'm doing my Turkish Get Up, I want to keep the injured leg, okay, straight. So when we know when Turkish Get Up, I'm going to start with my left hand up. Okay, so when I come up, you know, you're going through everything. Activation, so we'll be here. Now when I drive the hips up, okay, and I have to take my right leg and place it down. This is the position that I'm talking about with that right leg, where I can kind of control it Okay, I'm on it. I got a good stretch through my through my quads and my hip flexor. As you can see, balance is a little off. And then we're working on getting up. So it's not the prettiest thing, but very effective movement where you could tie multiple things together. Range of motion, stretching that pulley system, and you know, kind of the neuromuscular coordination, so to speak. So hopefully that helps you guys. I'll be making a separate page on my site about patellar tendon ruptures, just so you can have a go-to resource, because a lot of people email me and they can't find the book or whatever. But again, it's Kyle from Newell Strength. Any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I'm here to help you. Peace.